Tess of the d'Urbervilles opens in rural Wessex, where Tess d'Urberfield, a poor but intelligent young woman, learns that her father may be descended from the ancient aristocratic d'Urberville family. This discovery sparks both pride and misplaced hope, despite the family's poverty and decline. After the family's only horse is killed, Tess feels responsible and agrees to seek help from the wealthy d'Urbervilles at Trantridge. These d'Urbervilles are not true aristocrats, but have adopted the name for social prestige. At Trantridge, Tess meets Alec d'Urberville, who is immediately predatory and manipulative. Isolated and vulnerable, Tess is eventually assaulted by Alec, an act Hardy presents as a profound injustice shaped by power, class, and gender inequality. Tess returns home disgraced and traumatized, giving birth to a sickly child she names Sorrow. The baby soon dies, and Tess secretly baptizes him herself, highlighting both her moral strength and society's cruelty toward fallen women. Seeking renewal, Tess leaves home to work at Talbothays Dairy, where she thrives in a pastoral setting that briefly restores her happiness. There she meets Angel Clare, an idealistic young man who falls deeply in love with her purity and grace. Angel idealizes Tess as morally flawless, unaware of her past. Tess struggles with whether to confess her history to him, torn between honesty and fear of rejection. Tess and Angel marry, but on their wedding night, Tess confesses her past to him. Despite having committed his own moral transgression, Angel cannot forgive Tess, revealing the double standard imposed on women. Angel abandons Tess and leaves for Brazil, where he becomes ill and disillusioned. Tess, meanwhile, sinks back into poverty, working grueling farm labor to survive. Alec re-enters Tess's life, now posing as a religious convert. When his faith collapses, he again pressures Tess, offering financial security in exchange for submission. After learning her family is homeless, Tess reluctantly becomes Alec's mistress to support them. Her decision is portrayed as a tragic surrender forced by social and economic desperation. Angel returns repentant, finally recognizing Tess's worth, but arrives too late. In despair and fury, Tess murders Alec, symbolically destroying the source of her suffering. Tess reunites briefly with Angel, and they flee together, sharing a final period of peace and tenderness. They are captured at Stonehenge, where Tess calmly accepts her fate, believing herself at last at rest. Tess is executed for Alec's murder, while Angel later forms a bond with Tess's sister Lizelu. The novel ends with a grim indictment of society, suggesting that Tess's tragedy results not from moral failure, but from rigid social laws, hypocrisy, and the merciless workings of fate.
Please like, comment, share, and subscribe for more videos.